Miller finding McCraven, pass a little high for him. McCraven had a reset, puts it up off the glass, good.
Out to Hallie Crockett, her second baseball pass up the floor to Abby Richmond. Right-handed layup for 2.
Dribble in the corner, Holzer feeds across to a cutting Copperbig. And spin behind, ball picked up by the Greyhounds, forward pass. Miller hustles back with an outstanding defensive play to get a block shot.
Right-handed dribble, goes to Reichel, deep three-pointer on the way! That's good.
Up the floor, Severson over to Bevins, all alone, steps up, shoots the 3, and it's good.
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Good evening and thanks for joining us here tonight from the Cougar Den on 106.5 FM KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. It's a Section 8A matchup with the Northern Freeze coming into Ada to take on the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Cougars at 10-1, Freeze at 7-5. This is your Bickering pregame show. We get you ready for tip-off coming up tonight on YourLiveEvent.com and KRJB.
The Ada-Borup-West School is committed to excellence. The Ada-Borup-West School continually looks to offer expanded educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students of various ages for career opportunities. You can learn more of these educational opportunities for your children when you contact the Ada-Borup-West School at 218-784-5300 or visit the school website, ada.k12.mn.us. You're invited and encouraged to be involved at Ada-Borup-West Schools for education, fine arts, and athletics.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Ulster Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Ulster Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
This is Bruce Visser of Visser Grading. Myself, Becky, and Adam wish the Cougars good luck. My family and Visser Grading thank you for allowing us to be maintaining your roads. Thanks for listening to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated from Visser Grading, a proud sponsor of the area schools. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities.
This is your Bitger Inc. pregame show. Talk to Troy at Bitger Inc. Tires for your vehicles, farm implements as well. Drive on safe tires this winter with Bitger Inc. 456 shop located in between Ada and Halstead. It is the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Northern Freeze. Cougars at 10-1. They are currently the number 2 spot in 8A East. In the west half of 8A, the Freeze occupy the number 3 spot at 7-5 overall. Both teams coming in on 4-game winning streaks. Here with a victory over Thief River Falls for Ada-Borup-West on Tuesday. And it was a Tuesday victory over Kitson County Central for the Northern Freeze. As they match up here today, one that could potentially impact that playoff seeding down the line here. So, of course, you want to come out and see if you can get the win. Of course you want to get the win. Everyone wants to get a win. It's no fun to lose. It's always fun to win. You want to make sure you can do that. How are they going to do that? We're going to find out when we come back. Our pregame coaches' comments will be joined with next here when we return. This is the Bitger Inc. pregame show on KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and Seedex sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds Caledonia.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Linfors Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Minoman, and Ada.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Polk County Public Health and Norman-Minoman Public Health. Together, we'd like to remind you how important yearly checkups are for children and adolescents. These visits are an excellent time for you and your child to talk to their provider about physical, mental, and sexual health or substance use. Also, don't forget to get caught up on immunizations, including your flu and COVID vaccines. Together, we can build a better future. For questions on the Child and Teen Checkups program, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
The Ada-Borup-West Cougars tonight host the Northern Freeze in a Section 8A boys basketball matchup. Thanks for joining us here today on 106.5 FM KRJB and also with the live video stream at yourliveevent.com. Let's get to the matchup here. Talk with the coaches. Head coach of Ada-Borup-West Cougar boys basketball, Trevor Stewart. He joins us with our Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy pregame coaches' comments.
Trevor Stewart, head coach for Ada-Borup-West. Coach, one game absence, and now we're back to section play here after the victory over Thief River Falls on Tuesday and Northern Freeze here tonight. What's the focus coming into tonight?
Well, just see how we respond. You know, obviously Tuesday was a big win, a fun win, a tight game, good atmosphere, all the little things that sometimes January, February, March basketball can bring, and Tuesday had it all. So see how we respond. You know, you knew Thief River Falls was going to be one of the top teams, undefeated. You knew you had to play well. Do we have a little bit of a letdown, or can we keep this thing going? Obviously, you're talking about young men, and you know, they know some things too. So hopefully we respond well, home court. Don't take them lightly. I'm not saying they're a bad team. I know they're going to play extremely hard. But I'm very curious to see how we respond tonight after the big win on Tuesday.
Yeah, the Freeze, a handful of seniors, just a couple of juniors, and then a lot of underclassmen with sophomores there. So actually, though, similar age-wise to you guys. Yeah, very, very kind of matchups, kind of unique, those kind of things. We do know they play, several kids, and they all play very hard. They're definitely a little physical, and like you said, they got a few seniors and then some young. So got a good mix themselves. Having to deal with some lineup changes tonight here, so what do we want to see, or do we feel pretty comfortable with the groups that are going to be out there together?
Well, Mason will just step into that starting lineup. We've been pretty fortunate. Mason is kind of our sixth starter, if you will, and Charlie got a little sick, so Mason's going to step in, and we feel good with that, and just give an opportunity for the bench to even get a little bit more run, which I know they're looking forward to after Tuesday night. So again, good test for Mason, good test for the bench, and let's see how guys respond.
All right, let's see how it goes. Coach, thanks for your time. Best luck. We'll talk to you afterwards.
All right, thank you.
That is Trevor Stewart, the head coach of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, with our pregame coaches' comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator and Georgetown Agronomy, working for you, the area farmer. Stick with us here in our pregame show. We'll come back. We'll talk with the head coach, Coach Sean Spildy, for the Northern Freeze when we return on KRGB and yourliveevent.com.
Have you started thinking about your 2023 crop insurance plan? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We will be hosting farmer meetings to discuss the 2023 outlook and share strategies that are geared towards protecting your revenue and preserving your equity. Join us on Tuesday, January 24th in Devils Lake, Annetta, and Hope, or Friday, January 27th in Hillsborough. For exact times and locations, please visit our website at irieins.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Holly and Hendrum.
Hi, I'm Kira, a student at Ada-Borup-West School. I want to thank the Booster Club members for their dedication and contributions to all activities at the school. The Booster Club not only gives time and money, but they also care about us kids. Please consider being a Booster Club member and finding more information at the school office of Ada-Borup-West School.
The Ada-Borup-West School District is hiring bus drivers for routes and activities. Contact Transportation Director Sean Rue at the Ada-Borup-West School to apply. Current route and activity driving pay wage based on experience. To learn more, contact Sean Rue, Transportation Director.
Apply today at Ada-Borup-West School, 784-5311, or email Sean R at ada.k12.mn.us.
This is the Bitgerink pregame show from the Cougar Den tonight. Ada-Borup-West Cougar boys basketball, their second of three games this week here with the Northern Freeze. This game 2 of 2 on the week for them as they match up. Let's talk about the Freeze with their head coach, Sean Spilde, joining us with the Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy pregame coach's comments.
Let's talk just looking back recent history for your team and how you feel the guys have been developing here as we've hit January now here and really getting the season back going again.
Well, I know we've improved. We got over the Christmas break, we had a 2-week layoff there where no games. We got a lot of practices in. So that was a nice stretch for us. I thought we took some steps forward over that break. And now through January, I think we're slowly improving, but we're still kind of up and down. Our practices are up and down, our playing games is up and down. I still haven't figured out what's going to get this group to play consistently, and I got to get that figured out here pretty quick.
Is it similar areas that you're up and down in, or is it you plug this leak and another one springs out?
I would say similar areas. Sometimes we don't play as hard as we need to. We don't do the little things. We don't box out and stuff like that, rip through on catches. The little things we struggle with on a consistent basis.
Against Ada-Borup-West, what do you know about the Cougars, what you've seen that you got to work on that game plan to face them?
Well, we're going to have to take care of the basketball. They're a very good basketball team, very good basketball team. They're very well coached. I know they're going to play well. This is their place. They're going to come out, play great defense. They're going to pick us up full court. We're going to see probably a couple different presses. They shoot the ball very well. They have good playmakers. They're just a talented, very talented, good basketball team. These are the types of teams we want to be playing. Playing these games is going to make us better. They're going to make you tournament ready, and that's why we're here.
Have you had the opportunity to face some of those things, the full court pressure or the speeds, things like that?
Yeah, we've seen it against different teams. My guess is this team's probably going to be a little bit better at it than some of the other teams we've played. I don't know that. I would say we haven't played them. I've watched a couple of their games on film, talked to some other coaches, and they tell me their defense is pretty good.
All right. Well, Coach, best luck to you and the guys tonight. Appreciate it, and we'll talk to you after the game.
Oh, thank you very much.
That is Coach Sean Spilde joining us with our pregame coach's comments from the Georgetown Farmers Elevator, Georgetown Agronomy, working for you, the area farmer. Go online to the website, georgetownfarmers.com. The 10-1 Ada-Borup-West Cougars on a 4-game winning streak. The 7-5 Northern Freeze also on a 4-game winning streak. One of them will extend, one of them will come to an end here tonight. This is the Bitgerink pregame show, yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
When you're going out to play this winter, do it in Ada. Ada has an ice skating rink, snowmobiling, snowshoe and cross-country ski trails. And stop in Ada on your way to and from any other activities. Meet your friends, have a bite to eat. Or if you're in the mood for a swim and not quite ready for a polar plunge, swim with family and friends at the indoor pool at the Deco Center. Ada also has its event center ready to host meetings or family events. Welcome to Ada, alive and thriving.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax today at 218-790-6375 or visit them online at agrimaxllc.com.
Even in today's world of instant communication and entertainment at the tip of your fingers, we can feel alone, disconnected, and detached. Whether you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, mental health, or just the stress of everyday life, Illuma is here for you, to guide you, to help you find the light within, and instill hope for a brighter tomorrow. The light is in you. Visit illumacares.org.
Get you ready for your opening tip-off here today as we broadcast from the Laura Tweeton Thrivent Financial Radio booth. This is with Laura Tweeton, your Thrivent Financial representative. Ask about saving for your long-term care insurance, life insurance, other opportunities for your financial future with Laura Tweeton and Thrivent Financial. Well, Ada-Borup-West at 10-1 off the victory over Thief River Falls on Tuesday. They come back tomorrow, part of a doubleheader at home against Lake Park Audubon. Then Monday they also have a doubleheader at home as they'll take on Fertibell-Trami for a couple of back-to-back kind of when you take out the weekend in there with no school and everything. And really no school here today as well for the most part. Semester test days today and tomorrow. So some of the players not in the school because of how those things work, and that changes up the routine a little bit. We'll see how that plays out. Talking with Coach Spilde, he said, after tomorrow our semester ends as well too. But we'll see how they do off the long road trip here today, coming down to face off against the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Both teams' starting lineups may be different. Coach Spilde saying, we got a little banged up there at some spots, so we're going to see how it goes in warm-ups, and then we're going to go from there. Meanwhile, Cougars, some illness in the starting lineup, so Charlie Shaw out, Mason Larson in here for Ada-Borup-West. Both teams will see how they adjust in the early moments of the game with those roster lineup rotation changes. Here as we get ready for this one. Should be a good one. Cougars score 75.5 per game, give up 58.3. The Freeze score 65.3, giving up 58.7 per game. So the Cougar offense a little bit more potent. The defense is virtually the same as far as the points allowed on the young season. Just the one common opponent between the two, it was Thief River Falls with the 3-point victory for Ada-Borup-West in their matchup against the Prowlers. The Freeze fell by 7 to Thief River Falls when they faced them. And now they face each other, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars and the Northern Freeze. Section 8A high school boys basketball tonight on 106.5 FM KRJB and yourliveevent.com. We thank you for joining us for our broadcast presentation, as well as a thank you to all the sponsors that you'll see in here throughout our broadcast here tonight. We ask that you please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that allow us to be here with our coverage. Thanks to Natan, our running camera here today. Alex Rush with the updates. He was also doing some JV camera work as well, too, as Alex pulling some double duty here tonight. And thanks here to broadcast engineer and the Ada Building Center studios of KRJB, Kay Lynn, with us as well, too. Remember, she'll have the R&J Sports Nightcap coming up for you after tonight's broadcast with all these stats, scores, finishes from around the area. I'm Jake Berkmeyer, ready to get going with the Ada-Borup-West Cougars hosting the Northern Freeze. This has been your Bitger Inc. pregame show. Your opening tip-off comes up next.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Are you thinking about moving to an assisted living facility? Consider Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Located in the heart of the Red River Valley, Benedictine's Ada campus includes Benedictine Care Community, a 49-bed skilled nursing facility, and Mission Court, an 18-unit assisted living facility that shares a campus with Essentia Health Ada. That means you have full access to healthcare directly on site. Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Learn more online at www.blcada.org or give them a call at 218-784-5001.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart, east of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring. You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Time for your starting laps tonight, brought to you by Ziegler Ag Equipment in Ada, keeping you on the cutting edge of ag technology and with fresh trades on the lot. Check out the 2020 Amity Model 3700 Topper one-owner machine. Local trade has a row finder. Call for pricing. Talk to Chuck or Neil in Ada, 218-784-2961. For the Northern Freeze, they will come out and they will start number one, the 6'1 sophomore Everett Nelson. Will be the 5'6 sophomore, number 2, Nick Lund. It will be the 5'11 senior, number 11, Caleb Bray, along with the 6'1 senior, number 21, Ryder Blajeski, and the 5'10 senior, number 23, Jackson Cleggstead. There as Gavin Hochstedler was the one that Coach said, hey, we're going to see if he can give it a go, see if he's healthy enough to go, a little banged up. He is not in the starting lineup tonight, not in uniform here at the end of the bench for the Freeze. For the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, it will be number 1, the 6'1 junior, Lance Kritzberger, along with the 6' junior, number 3, Cameron Spade. The 5'11 sophomore, number 5, Austin McCraven. 6'2 sophomore, number 10, Caden Dahl. And into the starting lineup tonight here will be the 6'2 sophomore, number 11, Mason Larson. Larson starting in place of Charlie Shaw, out with the illness here today for the Cougars. That's your starting lineups, brought to you by Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North in Ada. Freeze in their road whites with the blue lettering and trim. Freeze across the jersey fronts. Cougars in the black uniforms with the red lettering and white trim on them as Cougars across the jersey fronts. Our opening tip brought to you by Doug Markison. Markison Accounting Service in Ada, 784-6002. Put Doug Markison and Markison Accounting Service to work for you. It's tax time, so for tax preparation, accounting, payroll services, contact Doug Markison. Markison Accounting Service, located in the Arvig building in Ada, 6-0-0-2. Cougars going at the basket to our left. Freeze at the basket to our right. We get the clock set here, and now we're all good to go. Yes, we are, as our tip is up and controlled by the Freeze as it's all the way into the backcourt and finally picked up, brought up here by Nelson. Our officials for tonight, Ryan Weinzero, Cole Bomer, and Chris Nelson. Inside the Freeze go right away, down low, backing up inside. Klagstead gets the position, puts it up, and good. And the 2-0 lead for the Northern Freeze on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Cameron Spaeth, Lance Kritzberger, hands off now here to Dahl. Back to Spaeth up top. Looking to break down, drives in on Nelson, shakes him loose, passes down to the baseline, up here to Dahl. His three-point shot is good. Extra pass that time. Kritzberger picks up the assist, and the Cougars take the 3-0 lead, or it's 3-2 lead, 17-17 to go in this first half. Left side, Everett Nelson will have it. Picks up the dribble, passes across to the left wing to the free throw line. Elbow, and now back on the right side. Here to Bray. Bray, here's the defense, extends it out. Pass up top here, steal attempt by Kritzberger. He gives him a little hip check bump, and he'll pick up his first fall. Team and game first as well. Caleb Bray will head over in front of the scorer's table, looking to inbound the basketball. He'll find Nelson. Nelson looks to go left side. Initiates here to Nick Lund. He takes a screen, goes away from a baseline. Pass back out on the perimeter. One dribble into the left elbow. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes down to Austin McCraven. Able to get the defensive board, then stolen away by Lund. Lund will get the steal, put up the shot, no good. And the rebound inside. Lund will get the offensive board, kicking down here to the left baseline. Baseline jumper is up and good for Blajeski. Blajeski gets it to go, and 4-3. Northern Freeze with the lead. Back and forth we go in the opening 90 seconds. Kritzberger to McCraven, right side. Takes the Kritzberger screen, pick and roll down low. Kritzberger layup up and good. Lance Kritzberger gets it to go. His first bucket, and the lead back to the Cougars. Right side, offense goes into the hands here of Nelson. Drives to the left elbow, then nice find down low. Layup up off the rim, no good from Blajeski. Rebound comes down to Spaeth. Defense that time by Kritzberger, who then runs the floor, and a nice bounce pass up ahead to Lance Kritzberger. The assist to Cameron Spaeth. Cougars now up by 3 at 7-4. Under 16 to play in this first half. Here's a three, looking to tie it up. They do as Everett Nelson cans it in from the left wing. 7-7, 15:45 to go in the first half. Right side, left side, top of the key, back to the right side. Cougars swing the ball across. Cameron Spaeth has it. Dribble handoff to Caden Dahl. Jab step, deep three off the front iron, no good. Long rebound in the far corner offensively will be Mason Larson to pick up the board. Now here's a drive from the left corner. Here the pass back out. Dahl has it. Nope, he will go over and back. Over and back here as he could not control it. Ball squirts away from him into the Cougar backcourt, and it will be the Freeze taking over. Here's second turnover by Ada-Borup-West. Left side, Nick Lund looking, now looking back right side, trying to pass as he has picked up the dribble. Finds here now to Everett Nelson. 6'1" sophomore, passes back left side to Lund. Larson pops out on the switch, looks to poke the ball away, gets in his face. There's the pass, goes off now to Klagstead on the perimeter. Here's one pass now here to the right side. Nelson from the right elbow extended, shot no good. Rebound gathered up by Cameron Spaeth. Spaeth loses the basketball, gets it back, finds Kritzberger. Now to McCraven on the right side. Hesitates, looks to get in the lane, kicks it into the left corner to Larson. Drive, draw the defense, kick to Dahl. He works his way to the elbow. Here tries the up and under, now passes into the left corner here to Kritzberger. His shot from the corner, no good. Rebound down here to Nelson. Nelson up ahead and running the floor and getting the layup is Blajeski. Blajeski with the bucket, 9-7. 14:26 here. Now the ball stolen away. Stolen away by the Freeze, and then a foul called. One comes away with it. Third turnover on Ada-Borup-West. Foul's going to be called on Caden Dahl, his first. Substitutions. Caleb Bray will check out. Straight Spildy will check in for the Freeze. Earlier today, 7th grade, it was Thief River Falls defeating Ada-Borup-West 39-26. 8th grade, Thief River Falls will defeat Ada-Borup-West 35-18. JV game, the Northern Freeze get the Cougars 44-39 here with the underclass basketball here today. Now for the main event, it's 14-15 to go in the first half. 9-7, Northern Freeze with the advantage. Right side, Everett Nelson picks up the dribble here, skips it over to the left side into the hands of Lund. Lund looking to go on the pick and roll. He gets double teamed. He'll kick it up top. Extra pass down low, and a layup up and good for Klegstad. He's got 4. Wojcicki picks up the assist. 4-point lead for the Northern Freeze as Cameron Spade takes it on the right side to the elbow, picks up the dribble, finds Kritzberger, now out to Dahl. Dahl with the pump fake, now driving into the lane, puts up the floater, off the front rim, no good, rebound. It's Wojcicki. Ryder Wojcicki able to get the defensive board. Set up here for his offense. Right side, Nick Lund being hounded. He'll find it off into the left corner. Spildy will give it back up to Wojcicki. He'll skip it up top to Spildy. Dribble handoff here, intercepted by Cameron Spaeth. Spaeth with the steal. Back the other way. He tried to stop, and the back foot got drugged. So a turnover on the Freeze and a turnover on the Cougars. Substitution in for the Northern Freeze. Klegstad will check out. We have Noah Underdahl checking in. Nick Lund will check out. Cade Knutson will check in. For Ada-Borup-West, Mason Larson, Caden Dahl both come out. Ryan Engel comes in. And Baronaden also checks in. Freeze basketball. Bring it up. Left side. They go on the wing inside here to Knutson. Stolen away by Spaeth with the weak side. Takes it back the other way in transition. Back to a trailing Engel. Ryan Engel's 3 off the mark, no good. Rebound. We got a whistle going back the other way. Lance Kritzberger going to get called for the fall. Is second, third on the Cougars. Northern Freeze lead 11-7. 13 minutes to go in half number 1. Freeze take over the basketball. Right side, Underdahl initiates now to Nelson on the perimeter. With the left hand, one dribble, pick it up, pass it up, top of the key to Knutson. Left side, jab step comes now here, drive in, Underdahl, his shot, short, out of bounds. And it will be Cougar basketball. Substitution for Ada-Borup-West as Lance Kritzberger checks out. Aiden Markison checks in. His first appearance here today. Ryan Engel takes the inbounds pass against some three-quarter court pressure put on by the Northern Freeze. Brings it up with the left hand. Now finds it off here to Markison on the perimeter. He'll cross over, spin, pass out to McCraven. Gets it back to Markison, top of the key. Here, Auden will come out, pass a three-point arc, get the basketball, give it up to Markison, set a pick and roll, the down low to Baron Auden, layup up, no good, and then Auden going for the rebound, just collides into Underdahl, and Baron Auden will pick up the fall. His first, Cougar fourth. 12-12 to go in this first half. Both teams going on a little bit of a scoreless drought. Let's see, 2, 3, almost a 4-minute drought here for the Cougars. 2-minute drought for the Freeze as they go high post, Underdahl. And now coming from behind, Spaeth with the steal back the other way. He'll get the layup and good. That will end the scoreless streak here for Ada-Borup-West. Still a 2-point lead for the Northern Freeze. As the Cougars put on trapping pressure in the half court, Engel and Spaeth trapping up on Spildy, and Engel deflects the pass out of bounds. Substitution, Austin McCraven comes out. Caden Dahl checks in for Ada-Borup-West. Inbound now to Nelson. Nelson being picked up at half court by Spaeth. He'll pass off right side to straight Spildy. Spildy to the baseline, then pass back out, up to the top. Goes into the hands of Knutson, now to Nelson. Nelson down to the left baseline block. He'll put up the shot, no good. Rebound, Dahl able to rip it away. Up to Markison. Markison looking to push the pace, hesitates. Down kicks back out, all alone, top of the key. Caden Dahl, that's a dangerous pace for him to be as he knocks down the triple and gives the lead to Ada-Borup-West at 12-11. 11-11 to go in the first half. Assist there was to Markison. Spildy on the right wing to the top of the key, to the left side into the hands of Underdahl. He'll put up the three with Dahl's hand in his face, can't get the shot to go. Rebound comes down to Aiden Markison. Looking to push the pace, then he'll stop, drive in, draw the defense back here to a trailing Spaeth to Dahl. 3-point shot, off no good. Rebound Everett Nelson grabs the defensive board for the Northern Freeze. Freeze attack here, skip it up to the left side. Trap comes from the Cougars defense. Now they try and get it out. They find Spildy down low, right side to the baseline. Underdahl, his jumper up, no good. Rebound inside, offensive putback on, no good from Blajeski. And then we get a foul called on the second opportunity. 2 shots coming. So they will say foul called on Baron-Auden. His second, team 5th of the first half. Ryder Blajeski to the free throw line. Mustang Seeds free throw line. First one up, first one good. Mason Larson, Austin McCraven will check in. There's Baron-Auden and Cameron Spaeth come out. Also have Noah Underdahl, Everett Nelson check out for the Northern Freeze. Here with Caleb Bray checking back in. Also Nick Lund checking back in. Second free throw up and good. It's now a 13-12 lead here for the Northern Freeze. Cougar basketball. They bring it up. Larson gives it to McCraven. Drives left side looking for Markison. Backdoor instead. Reverse around up on the right wing. Now to Engel. Inside, Markison. Outside to McCraven. He'll drive in. His shot short, no good. Offensive rebound. Markison is fouled. Aiden Markison gets the offensive board. Foul called on Knutson. First foul called on the Freeze and on Cade Knutson. Ada-Borup-West inbounds on their baseline. Looking to throw in. They find Dahl left wing open for the triple. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound tipped up by Ryan Engel. He recovers it. Extra chance for Ada-Borup-West. Second offensive rebound on this possession is Aiden Markison. He goes inside, puts up the shot. Too strong, no good. Knutson comes up with the defensive board. Up ahead, the pass off the hands of Lund into the hands of Blajeski. And a blocking foul inside. Do they award the bucket? No shot. Before the shot, no shot being called. Austin McCraven will pick up the foul, his first, team 6th. So here with 9:44 to go, it will be bonus time the rest of the way for Northern Freeze. Spildy and Knutson check out. Underdahl checks back in. Also checking back in here as we get a quick 3 up from Blajeski. No good. Rebound comes down to Dahl. Cougars now bring the attack right side. Wyatt Larson checked in. Wyatt Larson in here. This is a drive kick out now here to the left corner to Ryan Engel. Back to McCraven. Up to Larson. Here now to the left side. McCraven. Up top, Engel. Looks inside of McCraven. He's got 4 around him. He passes out, but a foul is called. So he saw a bunch of white jerseys. Looked to get it outside to his teammate. Foul called. Going to be on Noah Underdahl, his first. Team 2nd. Ryan Engel checks out. Cameron Spaeth returns for Ada-Borup-West. Inbounds pass is knocked out of bounds, and the Cougars will move from the baseline to the sideline to get it in. McCraven, the one to throw it, just throws it up near the half-court line here to Cameron Spaeth. He motions saying, all right, let's set up the offense. 9:10 to go in the first half. 1-point lead for the Northern Freeze at 13-12. Mason Larson. Austin McCraven left side. Goes off the Larson screen. He dribbles into the elbow now, finds Wyatt Larson on the right elbow. He'll pass back here to McCraven. Gets the wild pass here back to him. And then he'll drive right side. Stripped away by Nick Lund. Lund with the steal, back the other way, turn over number 5 on Ada-Borup-West in the first half. Skip up top, Lund will have it and set up the offense now for the Freeze. Right side, looks to break down here on Spaeth. Spaeth gets all up in his grill as he picks up the dribble. Now pass off to Caleb Bray on the right wing. Bray back here to Blajeski. Will be Lund going away from the Blajeski screen and a block here from McCraven. McCraven with the weak side defense, the block coming up. Rebound there, grabbed though by Lund and then thrown off the Cougars as he was falling out of bounds. Will stay Freeze basketball. Blajeski comes out, gets a breather. Everett Nelson checks in. Freeze inbound on their baseline. Looking here, left side on the perimeter. Looking to go up top with it. The pass is denied and then Nelson pops out to get it. Right side now here to Bray. Finds his way open. His shot up no good. Spaeth goes up with the defensive board. Spaeth up ahead to Wyatt Larson. Right-handed layup. Run the floor. Good. Wyatt Larson gets it to go. Cameron Spaeth gets the assist. And the Cougars get the timeout. 14-13. Ada-Borup-West on top here on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. We're back after this timeout on KRGB and yourliveevent.com.
Here, when our path takes an unexpected turn, we keep moving forward. When life sends us a message, we listen. When you're determined to beat the odds, we help you plan for what's next. This is commitment, resourcefulness, determination. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
Both teams struggling with the consistent offense in this one here tonight after we've gone back and forth 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, now 7 lead changes in our first 9 minutes and 55 seconds. Ada-Borup-West has the lead. Northern Freeze have the ball out of the timeout from Freedom Fuel in Ada. And it's stolen away by Cameron Spaeth. He'll come back the other way and we get a foul called in transition. Who's it going to be on? It's going to be on the Freeze as Lund will pick up his first. And it will be the Cougars inbounding on their baseline. Spaeth to get it in. Looking in, finding Dahl on the left wing. Defense in front of him. He'll pass off here. And to McCraven to Spaeth to reset the offense. Here pops out. Looking here, pointing, saying, hey, go over here. Now he's going to dribble, pass off right wing. Here to Mason Larson. Larson up top to Dahl. Dahl turns the corner, goes down, drives in, kicks it here, right side corner. Mason Larson, 3, good. Mason Larson with the triple. Up and good. Left side, under Dahl. Has it on the perimeter. We get a hand check foul called. Cameron Spaeth trying to pop it free. Commits the fall. Substitutions in for the Freeze. Ryder Blajeski will come in, and it will be... we got to... the bonus here. Bonus, that's where we're at. So there's some confusion going out there, and the officials sent Blajeski back over, and it's no Underdahl to shoot the bonus. 1 and if make 1. First one, good. Here with 7:21 to go, so just about 9 minutes here when the Freeze went into the bonus here. So we'll see how many free throws they get over the next 7:21. If they look to attack and get those freebie shots when Underdahl can knock down both of them. And then he will check out with his 2 points, and will be Ryder Blajeski checking back in. Cougars going to face some full court defensive pressure as Dahl gets it into Spaeth, along with McCraven, Wyatt, and Mason Larson. It's a 5 in the court for Ada-Borup-West. Nelson, Lund, Bray, Blajeski, and Clegstead, the 5 in the court for the Northern Freeze. Inside McCraven, posting up on the block, trying to shuffle it across here to cutting Dahl, and it's knocked away by Bray. Bray with the hand to deflect it out of bounds. McCraven will come over inbound here on the baseline, underneath his own basket. He looks, he can't find as it's knocked away here, this time by Nelson. Everett Nelson with the deflection, so we go from the right side to the left side, and Cameron Spaeth will be the one to inbound. Here to Mason Larson, gives it right back to Spaeth, inside, hits the spin move, goes up with the shot, he's blocked out of bounds by Blajeski. 17-15, 7 minutes to go in this first half. Cougars will once again inbound on their baseline. Looking in for a lob here to Larson. His shot comes up short, no good. Rebound down to Bray. Caleb Bray will then bring it up court himself for the Freeze. Trailing, trying to equal or tie. Here's an open lane in, but it's closed off and stripped away by Bray as it's stripped off of Bray as it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ada-Borup-West. Had the open lane, but defense closed in. Straight Spildy will check in for Bray. He'll go to inbound on the baseline. Looking, lobbing up top. Finds Blajewski, now gives it up to Lund. Nick Lund into the starting lineup here tonight for Gavin Hochstedler. Not in uniform today. A little banged up, Coach Spildy told us. Shot from the baseline up, no good. Rebound off of Klegstad, and it will be Cougar basketball. For the inbounds pass comes, Cougars will have Wyatt Larson, Mason Larson checking out. Lance Kritzberger, Baron Auden checking in. Cougars get it up to Kritzberger, throwing up ahead to Dahl. His pass too strong. Too strong. Turnover number 6 by Ada-Borup-West in the first half. Lund having it now. Lund looking now, going here to the right side. Finds Spildy. Spildy off the pick and roll. He picks up the dribble at the elbow. Back here now to Blajewski outside the three-point arc. Backdoor cut here from the weak side. Nick Lund goes up the shot. He's fouled by Cameron Spaeth. Good find there, and a chance here for Lund to go to the free throw line and potentially tie up the score. Spaeth with his second fall of the first half, 8th by the Cougars. Lund good from the Mustang Seed free throw line. Another multi-minute mark here for the Cougars offense. Not scoring. Second free throw, no good. And we get a jump ball called on the rebound. Possession arrow goes to Ada-Borup-West. 6:07 to go in the first half. 17-16, Ada-Borup-West leading the Northern Freeze. Their largest lead in this one has been 3. It's at 1 right now. Baron Auden with the basketball. Dribble handoff to Ryan Engel. Goes away from the Auden screen, going left side. Pass back to the wing. Here to Caden Dahl. He'll go into the free throw line. Shot no good. Offensive rebound. Put back up and good by Baron Auden. Baron Auden gets it to go, and the Cougar lead back up to 3 at 19-16. Largest lead in the game here for the Freeze was 4 at 11-7 as they get the shot inside, up and good. Klegstad with the bucket. He's got 6. 5:20 remains in the first half. Baron Auden with the ball, top of the key for Ada-Borup-West to Ryan Engel. Goes away from the Auden screen. Now a pass back to the top of the key to Lance Kritzberger. Dribbles in, pass back out to Engel. Trying to drive in on Nelson. Draw the defense. Finds Caden Dahl. He gets the free, top of the key, and drills the 3. Dahl with a triple. He's got 9. Ryan Engel with the assist. Cougar lead now at 4 at 22-18. Right side drive. Everett Nelson has it stripped away, and last touch by Ada-Borup-West. Out of bounds it goes, and chance for substitutions to come in as Klegstad and Lund will check out. Will be Knutson checking in, and also checking in will be Underdahl for the Northern Freeze. On the inbounds pass, Underdahl gets open for 3. His shot up too strong off the back iron. Rebound comes down to Austin McCraven. Lance Kritzberger gets it up ahead. Here now looking to drive in. We got a push called on Nelson. First on Everett Nelson. 4th team foul on the Northern Freeze. 4:39 to go in this first half. 22-18. Ada-Borup-West leading. 7 lead changes so far in this first half. McCraven, got the defense all turned around, kicks it to Engel on the left side. His 3 up, no good. Knutson comes down with the defensive board. Up ahead to Nelson, who lets everyone clear out, brings it across the timeline. Right side pass off to Straight. Heavy overplay that time by Engel. He'll pass it back here to the left side on the wing. Down low into the baseline, Blajewski. He'll put on this post move, down low, spin in, put it in. He's got 8. Cougar basketball as McCraven hands off to Engel on the left side. In the half-court set, Engel loses the basketball. Lost the handle there. Blajewski takes it with the steal up ahead to Underdahl. His shot blocked by Auden. Rebound inside, no good. Here's rebound came down to Nelson. Then McCraven will grab it, race down the other court. We get a whistle called, and it will be in the act of shooting. So McCraven will go to the free throw line. first free throw attempts for Ada-Borup-West, and actually it'll be Kritzberger going to the free throw line. Here's the first free throw is up, no good. Darren Auden checks out, Mason Larson returns. 3:48 to go, first half. Kritzberger's second free throw attempt coming. That one, no good. Rebound tracked down in the corner by Knutson. Skade gives it up now here to Noah Underdahl. Brings it up, top of the key, right side to Spildy, to the top. Back to Blajeski, to the left side to Underdahl on the wing. Up top, we got a offensive foul called, an illegal screen called on Knutson. Be his second. Turnover number 5 on the Northern Freeze. Substitution as Kritzberger checks out. Ada Markson checks in. Here, Kritzberger, Auden and Spaeth all with 2 fouls apiece in the first half right now for Ada-Borup-West with 3:24 to go. Ryan Engel with the basketball. Dribbling up top, finding Mason Larson. Back to Engel on the left side. Larson sets a screen, little pick and roll. Instead, the pass goes off to Markuson on the right side. He'll draw the defense, drive in, kick it back out. McCraven will drive, puts it off the window, good. Austin McCraven with his first deuce tonight. He's got 2, 24-20, 4-point lead for Ada-Borup-West. Here in this first half, backdoor lob over the top. Knutson with the 6'4 frame, able to get it, but he's blocked from behind by Mason Larson. Rebound comes down to the Cougars. Caden Dahl brings it across into the half-court set. Finds Austin McCraven. McCraven dribble handoff to Mason Larson. Looking to go left, cuts back right, pass back out. Caden Dahl, 3, good. Dahl with 4 triples in the first half, and a timeout called by the Northern Freeze. Your timeouts from Freedom Fuel in Ada. Ada-Borup-West leads 27-20. Your Lakes Community Scoreboard on KRGB and yourliveevent.com.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
2:32 remains in the first half. Out of the timeout from Freedom Fuel in Ada with the gas and diesel at the pump. Snacks, soda, and ice inside the vending machines, plus the pet wash. Freedom Fuel, Highway 9 in Ada. Northern Freeze with the basketball, trailing 27-20 to Ada-Borup-West. The Freeze have it, bringing it up now, checking back in. Here was Caleb Bray. Oh, pass off now to the right side. Here to Nelson, down low inside to Blajeski. Back out now into the hands of Nick Lund. Lund will have it down back inside Blajeski. He just goes up the shot, challenged at the rim. He gets the shot off. Can't get to go, comes down, out of bounds, last touched by Blajeski. It'll be Cougar basketball. Austin McCraven will bring it up. With the right hand, brings it across that side. Dahl to McCraven, top of the key. Points out for Mason Larson, set the screen. He dribbles now, passes off here to McCraven, kicks it out into the right corner. It's a 3 from Ryan Engel, up no good. Rebound gathered up down low here by Clegstead. Jackson Clegstead checking back in during that break too. Now the shot up and good, it's a 2. For Caleb Bray, getting his first bucket tonight. 27-22. 90 seconds to go, and we got a foul called here with this first half. It's going to be on Jackson Clegstead. 7th team foul on the Freeze, and Mason Larson will head to the Mustang Seeds free throw line. First one up and good. Here's some Larson hit the triple earlier. And now he goes 2 of 2 on this trip. Gives him 5 points. Up by 7. Cougars put on three-quarter court pressure. Looking to trap as well a little bit. Now here to Bray. One dribble, picks it up, finds off left side. And it will be, actually that will be Bray on the perimeter now as they swing it back here to Nelson on the right side. Nelson, right side to Bray in the corner, looking to drive up onto the wing. Passing off now to Blajeski. Working it here, under 60 seconds to go. Nelson, 3, left side, no good. Rebound, ping-ponging off some bodies, and it is last touched by the Freeze. So, Black basketball, Cougar basketball here. 54.8 left on the clock in this first half. Ryan Engel gets the inbounds pass, gives it right back to Austin McCraven. McCraven crosses the timeline, right side to Caden Dahl. Dahl back to McCraven. To Aiden Markison, left side, drives here to the low block, gets double teamed, turns, can't get an outlet, tries to force up a shot, no good. Rebound grabbed here by Everett Nelson. 29 seconds left. Freeze into the half-court set. On the right side, Nick Lund. Now to the perimeter on the wing. It's Nelson looking for a pick and roll, and here's a pick attempt by Markison where he gets whistled for the reach-in fall. It's going to be on Ada Markison, his first, team 9th. Free throw coming here for Ryder Lajeski. He'll shoot the one and if make one. The first one rattles in good. Substitution as Bray checks out. Spildy checks in for the Northern Freeze. 20 seconds left on the clock here as the second free throw's up and good. Freeze in this one, 7 of 8 from the first half. 2 of 4 in the first half for Ada-Borup-West from the free throw line. Ada Markison has it. 13 seconds left. Goes right side here, outside the three-point arc to Larson. Back to Markison, straight on top of the key. 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound is out of bounds. And they're going to say Cougar basketball. They're going to say off of the Freeze. Cougars will inbound. 3.5 on the clock. They'll be on their baseline. Here from the left side. Looking to get in. To the wing. Caden Dahl gets open for 3 off the Larson screen. His shot no good. Offensive putback attempt here, and Aiden Markison is fouled hard as the clock buzzes, but the officials saying that we had the foul called before the horn sounded. So 2 shots coming. We'll see if they do put time back on the clock. But Aiden Markison will go to the free throw line. Here they'll put .4 on the clock. So .4 is the minimum you need to get a shot off. We'll see if the Freeze can do anything. But first, Markison going to shoot the 2 free throws. First one off the front iron, no good. Trying to see where they called that foul on. They said number 20. There's no number 20 on the roster. Markison free throw up and good. And now here's the, didn't get the shot off. It goes off the backboard, hits the rim, but was not off in time anyway. So will be Ada-Borup-West leading at halftime 30-24 over the Northern Freeze. We'll be back with your Lynn Force Insurance Agency halftime report coming up next on YourLiveEvent.com and KRJB.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/farmermac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Whether you're in need of a short-term or long-term care stay, Halsted Living Center offers a variety of first-rate services with a tailored plan to exceed your expectations at any level of care. With Halsted Living Center, there is an attached medical clinic and independent senior housing facility. Physical, occupational, and speech therapy services are available for both inpatient and outpatient. Respite care is available too, as well as hospice services. Call 218-456-2105 for openings available now with Halsted Living Center, or find more information at halstedlivingcenter.com.
Welcome to Lakes Community Co-op. A new name, familiar faces, continued services, and customer service from your co-op in your community. Lakes Community Co-op. As we move forward, you can depend on us for fuel, propane, animal feed, meat locker plant, milk purchasing and hauling, pet food, hardware, convenience stores, tires, vehicle service, natural gas, and more of our services we provide from Lakes Community Co-op.
Folding a fitted sheet, programming the thermostat, matching your socks. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your home doesn't have to be one of them. So you can get back to more important things, like finding that missing sock. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Linfors Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, and Ada.
At the half, the Ada-Borup-West Cougars lead the Northern Freeze 30-24. We welcome you into your Linfors Insurance Agency halftime report. Linfors Insurance, your insurance source since 1937. Everyone's favorite halftime entertainment. We got the elementary basketball out here, fourth grader out here playing some ball at halftime to entertain anyone during the halftime break, as it was entertaining start of the game here. 7 lead changes early on, back and forth. Both teams going through some scoreless droughts at different times. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes here. Just not able to find that basket. And would be Ada-Borup-West taking the lead at 14-13 with 8:09 to go here. And they would extend the lead out up by 7 at 27-20. That being the largest lead of the first half. Also at 29-22, that 7-point advantage. And again at 30-24, or 30-23 there at the half. So 7-point lead, the largest for Ada-Borup-West. Northern Freeze here is they got some buckets inside early, have not been able to find the perimeter stroke in this one, but helped out going 7 of 8 from the free throw line in that first half compared to just 3 of 6 for Ada-Borup-West. Cougars, though, they had the 3-point stroke with 5 triples in the first half, including 4 from Caden Dahl. That's how we get to the 30-24 halftime score. Ada-Borup-West on top. Here, this is the Linfors Insurance Agency halftime report. We'll be back, look back inside the numbers, look towards the second half when we return on KRGB and YourLiveEvent.com.
Since 1981, Park Christian School has been educating the next generation of leaders in the Fargo, Moorhead, and West Fargo area. Park Christian's thoroughly Christian education and commitment to academic excellence has resulted in a confident tradition of student success. Students graduate from Park Christian School strong in their faith and well prepared for the rigors of college, career, and relationships. Call 218-236-0500 to schedule your visit or go online to parkchristianschool.org.
This is Chris from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. Manage what you can to overcome what you cannot. Farming is all about preparing your operation to be successful when given an opportunity. Invest a few minutes and bring in your seed meters to be reconditioned and calibrated. We have some room, so give us a call and we can help you overcome those simple obstacles. RDK Enterprises, 636-2119, 636-2119, or planterdoc.com.
Degelman does put the effort and time into their employees by training them.
It's something that you think you couldn't do, but you can actually do it because you were trained to do it.
Once I got my confidence up, now I just feel pride.
I'm very proud to be leading the team that builds the toughest product in the manufacturing and agricultural industry.
from shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between. The Riverview Health Orthopedic team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Drs. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Your halftime score on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. Ada-Borup-West leads 30-24 after one half of play. And looking here, our leaders in the first half. Starting with the Northern Freeze, scoring leader for them is Ryder Blajeski with double figures, 10 points. Behind him, Jackson Klegstad with 6. Leading rebounder in the first half, Everett Nelson with 4. Both Ryder Blajeski and Cade Knutson behind him with 3 rebounds apiece. In the first half, the Freeze also 14 total rebounds, 6 turnovers in the first half. They shot 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 1 triple in that first half. For Ada-Borup-West, leading scorer is Caden Dahl with 12 points, all on the three-point ball to this first half. Then Mason Larson with 5 for Ada-Borup-West. Cougars leading rebounders, Cameron Spaeth, Austin McCraven, and Aiden Markison all have 3 here tonight as they have 13 rebounds in the first half, committing 7 turnovers, 3 of 6 from the free throw line. They've hit 5 triples here this evening so far, 4 from Caden Dahl, 1 from Mason Larson in the first half. That's your first half numbers from Christian Motors, Highway 32 in Fertile. Let's get ready. Our second half comes up. We'll return. This has been the Lynn Force Insurance Agency Halftime Report. Thanks for listening on 106.5 FM KRGB and watching on YourLiveEvent.com.
Thunder Seed has over 4 generations of experience in the field. Through innovation, technology, and hard work, we put farmers first by providing high-quality products. We pride ourselves on developing quality soybean, corn, wheat, and corn silage seed for dealers and growers across our region. We are invested in being your partner throughout the full cycle of your harvest. Thunder Seed, first in the field, family-owned and farmers first.
Does your financial advisor take the time to really listen to you? Is your financial strategy personalized for you and your family? Will your financial advisor be there as your life and financial situation change? Hi, I'm Tony Dalen, your local Edward Jones financial advisor. When we work together, we'll focus on what's important to you. We'll use an established process to create a personalized financial strategy backed by the advice, tools, and resources to help you reach your goals. And we'll partner to help your strategy stay on track. Contact me today, 701-893-5648. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
I'm dreaming of a world where thinkers and doers collide. Where technology creates pathways for new opportunities and ideas. I want to ask questions and shape the answers that lead to real and meaningful advancements in this digital era. I'm going to innovate the world someday.
So you're ready for our second half of Section 8A Boys Basketball this evening. Thanks again for joining us on 106.5 FM KRJB and YourLiveEvent.com. The Northern Freeze trailing the Ada-Borup-West. The Freeze come out second half. Nelson, Lund, Bray, Blajeski, and Klegstad. They're starting 5 tonight. Ada-Borup-West, they will break the huddle and looking out, anticipating here, Kritzberger, Spaeth, McCraven, Dahl, and Mason Larson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, that is correct. They're starting 5 tonight out there as well. It will be Freeze basketball to start the second half. They will now go at the basket to our left as our second half inbounds pass brought to you by Doug Markison, Markison Accounting Service in Ada. Bray, well, let's get the clock all set up. Our officials on top of things here today. A couple times in the JV game, here in the varsity game, making sure everything is run as it should. All right, clock reset, 18 on the clock, and here we go as Bray to inbound. will find Nelson in the backcourt, and he will bring it up against Spaeth. Everett Nelson looks left side, finds Caleb Bray. Looks to penetrate, then backs out, pass up top of the key. And now back here left side to Nick Lund. To the top of the key, it's Blajeski. His three up, no good. Rebound, Bray goes up for the offensive board. Gives it back here, top of the key to the right side. It's Lund with a three, no good. Dahl comes up with the defensive board for Ada-Borup-West. Brings it in the front court himself to Trelly McCraven. Austin McCraven to Mason Larson, back to McCraven, set it up. In here, no. Freeze staying in that man-to-man. Just look for a moment there like they were going to settle into a 2-3. They are going to go with the man. Cameron Spaeth up top, looking to break down. Pass off here now to Dahl on the right side. At a cutting Kritzberger, off the window, good. Kritzberger's got 6. Dahl picks up the assist. 32-24 plus 8, largest lead of the game for either team. Everett Nelson drives from the left side, kicks to the right corner, intercepted by Austin McCraven. With the steal, back the other way, Spaeth finds Larson. Mason Larson layup inside, good. Spaeth with the assist. Cougars starting the second half with a couple of buckets, going up by double figures. Caleb Bray, right side, goes away from the screen to the middle. Now passes off left wing into the hands of Nelson. Nelson, bounce pass to Clegstead, looks inside. Now he'll pass it on the right side wing. Back out to Lund. Here to Nelson, gets free for a three from the corner, up, no good. Mason Larson goes up for the defensive board. Cameron Spaeth calls out up ahead here to McCraven, says, here you go. You take it on the right side. With Kritzberger posting up inside, we get a kick ball on the entry pass. Blajeski with the quick left foot. And we'll stay Cougar basketball from the baseline. Austin McCraven throws in here to Larson to McCraven in the corner. He'll drive, baseline, hangs, and hits the layup. Austin McCraven, he's got 4. 36-24. Here in this second half with 15:55 to go. Left side pass here. Kritzberger with the long arms, knocks it into the Freeze bench. Bray will come over, inbound right in front of his teammates. Looking to toss it in. Looking, still looking, now finding Nelson in the left corner. Back up to Bray, setting up the offense from the left wing. He'll look to go here to Blajeski. There's a run through that time. Couldn't get the pass. Now here's a pass up top. Stolen away by Spaeth. Spaeth back the other way. Layup up and good. Cameron Spaeth with a steal and score. And a timeout called here by the Freeze. 15:32 to go in this second half. Ada-Borup-West starts the second half on an 8-0 run. They lead 38-24. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard on KRJB and yourliveevent.com.
When you have a project that requires rock, gravel, crushed asphalt, or crushed concrete, or you need some trenching work done, call Visser Trenching of Ada. They'll move the dirt, they'll haul the rock, they'll take care of you. They do a great job. Call Visser Trenching Ada, 784-4381. Good luck, teams, from everyone at Visser Trenching.
Out of the 30-second timeout from the Northern Freeze, and your timeout's brought to you by Freedom Fuel in Ada. Ada-Borup-West leading 38-24. Here after they got the steal and score from Cameron Spaeth, an 8-0 run to start the second half. Freeze with the basketball. Cougars putting on full court trapping defense now. Here's a skip pass, and it is too high. Saved by Bray. He had to whip it back into the court. Ends up into the hands of Lund. That was just one of those wow. Then the pocket pick by Spaeth, but Lund gets it back. And then a scrum for the ball. Who comes up with it? We get a foul called. It's going to be on Cameron Spaeth, picking up his third. Lund with the quick hands to knock it back to himself. Spaeth then trying to knock it away from behind, his third foul. And here comes Ryan Engel up to the bench, or up to the scorer's table to check in. Bray will inbound. Lobs it here down to the low block. Kick it back out into the corner here. Nelson gets it. He drives in. Looks like Clegstead doesn't pass it off here. Kind of faked the pass. Went up with the shot. No good. Offensive rebound. Nelson gets it. No good. Rebound then tipped out. Saved by Engel. Throwing it into the backcourt. Recovered up by Nick Lund. Lund will get the extra offensive opportunity now here as Nelson brings it up into the front court to the right side. Baseline drive, pump fake here as Blajewski goes to the free throw line. Drove into the low block, got the defense up in the air, went with it, and Lance Kritzberger picks up the fall. That'll be his third. And with that, number 3, Baron Otten comes up to the scorer's table. But first, Ryder Blajewski will shoot the free throws. First one, good. That's the first point there of the second half for the Freeze at the 14:52 mark on a first of the 2 free throws. Second one is up, and that one is also good. No doubt about those, straight on through. 38-26. Ada-Borup-West on top. Austin McCraven running the point. He goes right side, dribble handoff to Caden Dahl, passing to the top of the key to Baron Otten, giving it up now to Mason Larson. Looking to penetrate, he'll find it back out top of the key to Dahl. To Otten on the left wing. Rip through, drive pass to Engel on the right side. He'll drive into the lane, bounce pass down to McCraven on the low block. Pump fake, goes up the shot, hangs off the rim, and it will lay off, but a foul is called on Ryder Blajewski. Austin McCraven heading up to the Mustang Seeds free throw line. In the 8 area, contact Dave Scherfenberg. Give a call to Grant Wagner at Ada Feed and Seed, your Mustang Seed dealers. MustangSeeds.com. Remember, plant with pride with Mustang Seeds. First free throw, no good. Second free throw, good. Craven 1 of 2, he's got 5 points. Everett Nelson bringing the ball up court now for the Northern Freeze. He'll pass off left side on the perimeter. Nick Lund takes a screen, now passes off to Blajewski. To Nelson, right side, goes away from the screen, drives in with the right hand and finishes at the rim. Good. Brett Nelson gets it to go. He's got 5. Under 14 to play in this second half. Kick out 3 from the Cougars. Bounce on the rim. Coming off, no good. Lund with the defensive board, looking to push. He's got numbers 3-on-1. He'll bounce pass down to Nelson here, and he'll put up the shot. Rolls off the rim, no good. Rebound. We got a foul called. We're going back the other way. It's on the Freeze. It's going to be on Cleggstead. That'll be his second. Team's second in the second half. Pair of substitutions now as Cleggstead comes out. Bray comes out. Straight Spildy checks in. And also checking in for the Northern Freeze will be Cade Knutson. So Nelson, Lund, Spildy, Knutson, Blajewski on the court for the Freeze. McCraven, Dahl, Auden, Engel, and Mason Larson on the court for Ada-Borup-West. Engel gets it on a motion handoff right side back here to McCraven. Near the top of the key, shaded to that left side. He'll back out near that Cougar logo and initiate again. Right side will be Engel. Ryan Engel, he'll back out. Go behind the back, now looking to drive down, kick it out to Mason Larson. He'll turn into the lane, pick up the dribble, now to Caden Dahl. Double team comes on him, he'll kick it to Engel. Engel to Dahl. Up top, right side, back to Ryan Engel. McCraven comes over, sets a screen. One dribble left, hand off to McCraven. He finds room, drives in the lane, bounce pass inside to Auden. Loses the basketball, gets it back, kicks it out to Larson. Mason Larson, drive from the corner, inside here. Now the 3, up and good for Austin McCraven on the kick out. Mason Larson with the assist. 42-28. Left side, straight Spildy with the open mid-range jumper. Too strong, no good. Rebound, though. Nick Lund gets the offensive board. Drive in, leave it now here for Blajewski. He gets it to go. Blajewski's got 14. McCraven will bring it up now against Ryder Blajewski. And hand off to Engel, who skips it to the right side to Dahl, who skips it back to the left side to Mason Larson, who skips it back to the right side to Ryan Engel. Engel drives to the free throw line, leaves it for McCraven. Hesitation. Now pass back out to Engel. Engel hands off to Dahl. Deep 3 right side off the back rim. No good. Collision between Auden and Larson inside, and Nelson comes away with the defensive board for the Freeze. In transition, Spildy has it on the left side. He'll kick it back up to the top near half court to Nelson. Reset the offense. Goes right side. Nick Lund looking to go left. Backs out. Now he'll penetrate in, kick it down to Nelson. He'll drive into the baseline, bouncing off the rim, no good. Nelson falls with his own offensive rebound. His shot no good. Rebound down to McCraven. McCraven up to Mason Larson. Back to trailing Austin McCraven. To Caden Dahl on the left side. Into the lane, driving through, trying the up and under. Travel. Turnover on Ada-Borup-West. Substitutions. Nick Lund will come out. Noah Underdahl will check in. Everett Nelson will check out. Caleb Bray will check back in for the Freeze. Wojcicki starts to bring it up, then hands off to Underdahl to finish the task to bring it into the half-court set. Down low, posting up. It is inside positioning for Knutson, and Knutson gets the bucket to go. 10-point game, 42-32, 11:02 to go in second half. Ryan Engel brings the basketball up, finds Mason Larson, who finds Austin McCraven at the top of the key. Backing out, setting up. Right side, Caden Dahl holding it. Now to Austin McCraven, who pops out top of the key, looking to run a pick and roll with Ada. Instead, he'll take the shot himself. He rolls all the way to the rim, and McCraven gets it in. He's got 10. Lead back at a dozen, 44-32. Underdahl brings up left side. Bray gets free on a weak side screen. His shot no good from three. Long rebound, bouncing around. Wojcicki able to get the offensive board. Freeze in this one. Let's see if we get a moment to look here as we get a foul called on Baron Auden, trying to reach around on the post-up attempt, knocked the ball away. Second half, 6 offensive rebounds already for the Freeze. Here's they have 22 in the game, 11 on the offensive end. Ada-Borup-West 16 with only 4 offensive rebounds in the game so far. Auden checks out, McCraven checks out, Engel checks out for Ada-Borup-West. Here's the 5 on the court. Now will be Wyatt Larson. Caden Dahl out there with the Cameron Spaeth. Here's the pass is thrown away. Taken away by Spaeth. Back the other way. Right side layup. Rolls it in good. Turnover there by the Freeze and the layup for Ada-Borup-West. Spaeth, he's got 6, but also defensively, add him up. That's his 6th steal. Inside shot up and good for Cade Knutson. Using the height inside. There with that 6'4" frame. 46-34. Ada-Borup-West on top by a dozen. 9:30 to go in this second half. Cameron Spaeth, Lance Chrisberger, Wyatt Larson, Mason Larson, and Caden Dahl, the 5 in the court for the Cougars as they bounce pass inside here to Chrisberger on a roll, and it's knocked loose. Recovery is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Ada-Borup-West. Substitution in for the Freeze now as Everett Nelson will check in. He's out there with Knutson, Bray, Underdahl, and Spildy. They lob it up here to Underdahl, throwing up ahead to Nelson. Then the pass on the floor, diving after it. It's a fumble drill out there. And the possession arrow goes the way of the Ada-Borup-West Cougars on the jump ball. Substitution, Caden Dahl comes out. Austin McCraven comes in for the Cougars. Cougars are extending their lead out here in the second half. They were up by as many as 14. Right now at that 12-point margin. Here outscoring to start the second half, 16-10. Wyatt Larson on the left wing to Cameron Spaeth. He'll work his way up, then inside drive in, kick out. Mason Larson with the lock and load. 3 off, no good. Rebound off of the Cougars. Larson knocked that one down from the corner in the first half. Couldn't get it to go in the second half. Full court pressure by Ada-Borup-West. Doing a little trapping as well. The Freeze will have it. Kicking it up now here to Spildy. Spildy gives it back to Nelson. Everett Nelson holds left side, finds Noah Underdahl. Looking inside here at Knutson. Instead, he'll kick it to the right side to Spildy. His 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to McCraven. He throws it up ahead here to Mason Larson. He'll finish with the twisting reverse style layup at the other end, and he will go to the free throw line. Caleb Bray picks up the fall. Be the third team fall. Or did they say that was on, no, that was on Knutson. Sorry, that was on 12, not 11. Knutson and his 3 falls check out. Ryder Blajeski checks back in. Also here got Jackson Klegstead checking back in. And Nick Lund checking in as well. Larson free throw line up, no good. 48-34, 8:20 to go in the second half. Time for the Freeze, see if they can get a run going. They'll kick it to the right side. Nelson back here, drive in, kick out, a 3-point shot off the rim, no good. And Mason Larson able to get the defensive board. Blajeski couldn't get to go. In the Freeze, not getting the perimeter shooting in this one. Free throw line and in has been the bulk of their offensive production, including at the free throw line with the freebies. McCraven to Larson to Spaeth on the left wing. Right side, back to McCraven on the skip to Wyatt Larson. Wyatt Larson drives into the lane, picks at the dribble, finds Mason Larson on the perimeter. He'll drive in, gets stopped. He'll put up the shot, no good. Rebound, Blajeski able to get the defensive board. Up ahead, Nelson. Everett Nelson kicks it now here to Nick Lund. Back to Nelson, top of the key. Being guarded on the perimeter by Kritzberger. Inside here, the pass goes in here, and it is stripped on the way up. Blajeski can't get to go, and on the rebound attempt, it is not good. Bounce last touch by the Freeze. Mason Larson will check out. Baron Auden will check in. Wyatt Larson will check out. Caden Dahl will check in for Ada-Borup-West. No substitutions on this dead ball for the Northern Freeze, so Nelson, Lund, Bray, Blajeski, and Klegstead stay out there. Ada-Borup-West now with Kritzberger, Spaeth, McCraven, Dahl, and Auden. They're 5 on the court. Dahl, Spaeth, top of the key. Pick and roll with Auden. He'll stop, take a right elbow jump shot. Up and good as Spaeth knocks it down. He's got 8. 50-34 plus 16 here at the 7-minute mark remaining of this second half. Over the top lob inside. Good pass. Bray gets it down low inside to Klegstead. But Auden with the quick hops to get up there and block the shot. And then we get a tie up on the rebound. Possession arrow stays with the Northern Freeze. Freeze will inbound on their baseline. Looking in to the baseline. They find him. It's Blajeski. He's got 16 and a quick timeout called by the Freeze. 30-second timeout. 6:44 to go. Second half, 50-36. Ada-Borup-West by 14. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard. We're back after this Freedom Fuel timeout.
Enjoy a daytime lunch, evening supper, or weekend meal at West Main Pizza in Ada. They're more than just pizza. You'll also enjoy the taste of pasta dishes, calzones, wraps, subs, nachos, super nachos, tacos, salads, chicken wings, and more. You can dine in or carry out. Call 218-784-3700. Remember to join their text club and like on Facebook for additional specials. They're open daily at West Main Pizza in Ada.
Ziegler Ag Equipment has these new trades, 2 35-foot versatile Fury. Both are available for spring. Call for pricing. Talk to Chuck or Neil, 218-784-2961. 2014 versatile DT 550, 30-inch tracks, high-flow differential locks, 2,050 hours, priced at $289,000. 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Make your deal on this new 39-foot Wilrich chisel plow. Ziegler Ag Equipment, Highway 9 North Ada. They thank you for your business.
Well, I said 30 seconds, but the Freeze out of 30-second timeout, so they took a full 60 there. 2 timeouts left for the Northern Freeze, 4 timeouts left for Ada-Borup-West here in the final 6 minutes, 44 seconds of this second half. As the Cougars inbound, McCraven will bring it into the front court. Right side to Kritzberger to the top of the key, swing around to Dahl. Dahl looks to go inside to McCraven on the low block. Back out to Spaeth. Trying to break down, drive in on Lund. Drive in, kick out. Kritzberger, his 3, off the rim, no good. Trying for the offensive board, can't get to it. Klegstead gets to it for the defensive board. To Everett Nelson to bring it up. Left side, Nick Lund. Spaeth gets out on him. Off the screen, now here, Blajeski to the right side to Nelson. Everett Nelson picks up the dribble. Kritzberger gets in his face. Finds off now to Blajewski. Right side looking to go back to Nelson on the cut through to the low block. Pass is deflected. He gets it back in the corner. Now here to Lund. Lund back up top to Nelson. Reset the offense. He'll go left side to Bray. Caleb Bray, backdoor lob here to Nelson, and he can't quite finish on the lob, but the offensive rebound comes down here to Lund with the offensive putback. Nick Lund gets it to go. 50-38. 35 to go here in this second half. Caden Dahl, he'll fake right, drive into the lane, has the ball stripped away, taken away. It'll be up here. Bray gives it up, left-handed layup from the right side, finished by Nelson. And it's down to a 10-point game. Good flurry here off the timeout by the Freeze. Still a lot of time left in this one. Here with just that 10-point margin. Cameron Spieth, right side, drive in, kick out to Kritzberger. He'll dribble up top. Then he'll come down the right side of the lane, into the corner to McCraven. McCraven into the lane, down low, Auden, and he scoots underneath the defense for the layup up and good. McCraven with the assist. Back up by a dozen. Freeze on the right side, give it up to Nelson, skip it to the top, to Blajewski, to the left side to Bray. Bray looking to rip through. We got a foul called away from the basketball, and it's going to be on the Freeze. It's going to be on Klagstead. It's going to be his fourth turnover the second half on the Freeze. Bray Freeze. Cougars bring the ball up. McCraven leaves it for Spaeth. Being picked up here out at the volleyball 10-foot line by Lund. McCraven to Kritzberger. Now to Dahl. Well outside the three-point arc. To McCraven, holds it a little bit until Blajewski gets out on him. Now back to Spaeth. Cougars looking to elongate the possessions here. Spaeth will drive through all the way into the left corner. His pass then stolen away. Knocked away here by Blajewski. Back the other way. He is fouled on the way up by McCraven. Blajewski with the steal. And a chance now from the free throw line. Second foul on Austin McCraven. Third foul on the Cougars in this second half. Blajewski's free throw bounces in good. Nick Lund out. Noah Underdahl in for the Northern Freeze. Baron Auden out. Mason Larson in for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. Ryder Blajewski, second one. Oh, rattles off, no good. 52-41, 4 minutes to go here in this second half. Cameron Spaeth, dribble handoff with Mason Larson. That was just the second miss in 12 attempts from the free throw line for the Freeze. And haven't got that three-point stroke going, but if they can get to the free throw line, they've had good success there. Foul called on Everett Nelson, trying to push the pace of the Cougars here, who are looking to eat up some clock here in this second half. Cameron Spaeth will take the inbounds pass. This is the sixth foul on the Freeze here in this second half, by the way. So next one will put the Cougars in the free throw line. Mason Larson on the right side, looking inside at Kritzberger, and said he'll find McCraven. Into the lane, now backdoor here to Dahl. Dahl gets triple team, passes back out. It's Kritzberger to McCraven to Spaeth. Making the defense recover, scramble up to him. McCraven will have it on the left side, drives by, kick it to Mason Larson. Right side, he'll drive baseline, and he is called for the offensive charge. There's Knutson, steps in, draws the charge. Larson picks up his first fall. Mason Larson picks up his first fall. And it is Freeze basketball, trailing by 11, 52-41. Focus time here late in this one. You got to make sure to keep your focus as the bucket inside by Knutson is good. Single-digit margin now. Here to keep your focus with Dr. Dave Solsi and the staff at the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091. The health and safety of your eyes. Schedule your next appointment with Dr. Dave and the staff at the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada. Cougars have it up top. Spaeth dribbling around here, being hounded by Nelson, and he will get called for the offensive push-off. Spaeth with the little chicken wing. Here, and that will be his 4th. Turnover, number 5 in the second half by Ada-Borup-West, and a timeout called by the Cougars as well. 2:38 to go, 52-43, Ada-Borup-West on top of the Northern Freeze on your Lakes Community scoreboard.
At the Bennett Hoagland Agency, they understand that crop insurance is not a one-size-fits-all program. It's their specialty at the Bennett Hoagland Agency, and they can easily identify the options you need to help your farm succeed. John, Wayne, and Marissa are dedicated to helping you create a cost-effective risk management plan that supports your unique farm operation. Call or stop at the Bennett Hoagland Agency, Ada and Moorhead, to review your crop insurance coverage. They're an equal opportunity provider.
Don't let the flu get you down. Fight the flu with a shot of prevention. Stop at Hillsborough Drug and get your flu shot today. No appointment is necessary. Shingle shots are also available. And don't forget your other pharmacy and healthcare needs at Hillsborough Drug. Over-the-counter medications, vitamins, health and beauty items as well. For your convenience, Hillsborough Drug offers mail-out service and delivery of your prescriptions. Check out the gift items for all occasions, too. Hillsborough Drug is a locally owned pharmacy and proud to serve the area. They thank you for trusting them with your business at Hillsborough Drug.
9-point game, 52-43. Your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard reads Ada-Borup-West on top. 2:38 to go as the Northern Freeze take the basketball on offense. Everett Nelson now here to the right side to Ryder Blajeski. Back left side, give it up to Nelson. Nelson looks top here, now here to Noah Underdahl. His 3 off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound inside. A fall called before the putback there as Nelson able to get the offensive board. Fall called. Lance Kritzberg will be his 4th, and now we got to look here during this free throw here. Tied up, let's see here. Everett Nelson, that's his 4th offensive rebound in the game. Here as he has 8 total. Free throw line, off the mark, no good. Rebound, finally picked up by the Cougars as it bounced off and then picked up by Mason Larson. He'll give it up to Cameron Spaeth. Trapped comes here, and Spaeth dribbles off his foot. Taken here by Nelson. Steal left side layup. He is fouled, but can't convert it. McCraven got back and made it a difficult layup attempt. Nelson will take the steal and go to the free throw line. Second foul on Austin McCraven. 8th on the Cougars defensively as a team. Nelson good on that free throw. Substitutions here as Nick Lund looks to check in. They will let him in here before the second free throw. He'll replace Knutson. Here's one comes in, also coming in. We'll have Straight Spildy coming in here for Caleb Bray. They're getting a little bit more speed guards on the court right now. For the Freeze. Second free throw up and good for Lund. Hits them both. And makes it 52-45. Cougars have not scored in over 3 minutes here. Here's Cameron Spaeth. He'll dribble through, drive in, lays it up good. And, well, I say it, he ends it here with 2 minutes to go. 54-45. Nick Lund at the top of the key, being hounded by McCraven as he picks up the dribble. Finds Underdahl, now gives it up to Blajeski. There's his pass is tipped away, stolen away by Kritzberger. Kritzberger with the steal up to McCraven. He'll drive through, blocking foul called in the restricted area. Blocking foul called on Nick Lund. Sends Austin McCraven to the Mustang Seeds free throw line. Cougars in this one just 4 of 9. They were up at 80% on Tuesday, below 50% here today from the line. McCraven, though, good. Bray and Knutson will check in. Underdahl and Spildy will check out for the Northern Freeze. So offense in for defense. Austin McCraven. Second free throw coming. No good. Offensive rebound, Mason Larson puts it right back up and good. Second chance points for the Cougars. Make it 57-45, 90 seconds left Here is Bray, has it left side, fakes the three, drives in, puts up the layup good at the rim, and a timeout called by the Northern Freeze. Full timeout called, 57-47. 1:22 remains on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard here on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
Glasses say so much about your personality and personal style. At Valley Vision Clinic, they are happy to work with you in selecting frames that complement your features and vision needs as well as fit your budget. If you're not sure that glasses are for you, ask the Valley Vision Clinic in Ada about contact lenses. There are many advantages to consider when determining if contact lenses are right for you, and the knowledgeable staff at Valley Vision can answer any questions you may have. For all your eye care needs, call Dr. Dave Solseng and staff at Valley Vision Clinic in Ada, 784-4091.
In Hope, North Dakota, we aren't just a town, we're a community, one that you can be proud of, where you and your family can grow. With available jobs, affordable housing, a local golf course and pool, the Sportsman Club, and great educational opportunities, there hasn't been a better time to join the Hope community, ideally located between Fargo, Grand Forks, and Jamestown. For more information, go to www.hopend.com. Live, work, and play in Hope, North Dakota.
Minute 22 remaining as we return Cougar basketball. Larson throws it up ahead to Dahl in the half-court set, and he'll get it to McCraven, and then McCraven will be fouled. Caleb Bray will pick up the fall. And Austin McCraven will head to the free throw line. Minute 14 to go. Cougars did a nice job of breaking that press as Larson, the 5, just came up, and then Dahl, your wing, 2, 3, whatever position you want to call him, goes deep. They're able to convert that way. Austin McCraven at the free throw line, shooting the 1, and if make one, makes the first good. So McCraven now tying Dahl for the team lead with 12 points. Freeze have iced out Dahl in this second half. He had 12 on 4 triples in the first, nothing here in the second. Free throw up and good, 59-47. Quick 3 back the other way, rattles in, good for Caleb Bray. Bray gets the lid off the rim from long distance. 59-50, 1:05 to go, and a timeout called by the Freeze. We're back after this Freedom Fuel of Ada timeout.
The Ada-Borup-West School is committed to excellence. The Ada-Borup-West School continually looks to offer expanded educational opportunities and experiences to teach and prepare students of various ages for career opportunities. You can learn more of these educational opportunities for your children when you contact the Ada-Borup-West School at 218-784-5300 or visit the school website, ada.k12.mn.us. You're invited and encouraged to be involved at Ada-Borup-West Schools for education, fine arts, and athletics.
Have you seen the huge selection of used vehicles that Christian Motors of Fertile has? Stop by the lot, talk with one of the guys about the huge selection of cars, trucks, SUVs, vans, and so much more. They've got a great selection of used vehicles right now. You can view them at christianmotors.com or christiancarsonline.com. One of the biggest selection of used vehicles around, it's Christian Motors. They're proud to be your Chevy and GMC dealer, Highway 32 North in Fertile.
Out of the timeout, Cougars look to break the press. They get into the front court. Mason Larson going to be fouled. And here's Straight Spildy going to pick up the fall. And that took 5 seconds off the clock here. So 1 minute on the dot left here in a 59-50 game. Actually, you're going to call that on Lund. He was part of the trap. That's his third. So Nick Lund get up his third. Mason Larson at the free throw line. Free throw off, no good. Rebound comes down to Everett Nelson. Nelson brings it into the front court. Here right side, looking to get to Bray. From the right side, he'll pump fake in the corner, drive inside. Blocked from behind by Kritzberger. But then an offensive rebound, put back up. Good, and the fall. Kritzberger gets the block, but the offensive board comes out to Blajeski. He has it to go, and Mason Larson picks up his second. Knutson in, Spildy out. Defense for offense. Here's Blajewski, goes to the free throw line, shooting the and one attempt. It's up, it is good. 3-point play, and then substitutions in here. Bray comes out, Underdahl comes in. So 53-59 or 59-53, whichever way you want to look at it. 47 seconds left. Cougars are fouled immediately. Austin McCraven will go to the free throw line. This will be the double bonus now, so 2 coming for McCraven. In this game, Austin McCraven is 4 of 6 from the line. As a team, they're 7 of 14 here from the stripe tonight. The lefty free throw, front rim, backboard, in the rim, good. Bray will check back in for Spildy. Offense in for defense for the Freeze. 3-possession game here at 60-53. McCraven's free throw off the rim, no good. Rebound grabbed up here by Blajewski. Up ahead, here now looking left side. Finds it over to Underdahl, back to Bray, left side, fadeaway baseline, up and good. Cougars let a few seconds run off the clock, then inbound here. McCraven gets a few extra seconds gone as he throws it back to Kritzberger right away. So Caleb Bray picks up the fall, his third. At the free throw line will be Lance Kritzberger. Chance here to make it back up to a 3-possession game. First one, good. Balanced scoring tonight for the Cougars is 1, 2, 3, 4 in double figures. Just 1 in double figures, that's Blajewski with 20 here for the Freeze. As the free throw, no good. Rebound comes down to Blajewski, gets it up right side here. It'll be Underdahl, puts up a 2, no good. Offensive rebound comes down, kick it out here. It will be Bray with a long 3, that will be no good. Rebound grabbed up by McCraven. There, and that will send him back to the free throw line. He's fouled with 18.6 left on the clock. Austin McCraven walking down again. Foul was called on Lund. That's his 4th. McCraven, free throw up and good. So with 18 seconds left, 62-55. Substitutions here as Lund comes out. Spildy comes in for the Freeze. McCraven, oh, we got a lane violation. Here's McCraven, knocks down the free throw. And they're not going to call it there, so McCraven gets it to go. It's 63-55. Back to the way, here's a 3 up, and they're in, good from Blajewski. Gets it to go, 63-58, and then the Cougars turn it over. The Cougars turn it over on the inbounds pass. 7.7 seconds left, a 5-point game. Really, the Cougars could just give up the bucket, let the clock run out, and not inbound the basketball. Blajewski will get the pass back. He can't get the bank shot to go. McCraven grabs another defensive board, and he will go back and shoot from the free throw line. There's 63-58. Let me double check my 1, 2, 3. That one, that one, that one. Yeah, all right, we're good. 63-58, free throw up and good for McCraven. 1.8 seconds left. So Cougars will improve to 11-1. Tomorrow they'll host Lake Park Audubon, part of a doubleheader. Freeze, great effort here tonight, but couldn't get it down in the end as the full court heave is off. No good from Blajewski, and it will be the Freeze dropping now to 7-6. And they'll take on BGMR on the road on Monday. Stay tuned. Our Home Crown Realty postgame report is coming up next. Final score on your Lakes Community Co-op scoreboard: Ada-Borup-West 64, Northern Freeze 58. We're back after this.
Halstead Telephone knows we all like choices. You can choose to have communication and data services up to 1 gigabit over a reliable state-of-the-art fiber optic network. And you can choose to have the same great services available town or country with local service and support. You can choose to have an individual service or bundle. You can choose to avoid tricky promotional pricing. You can choose unlimited data. The choice seems clear. Choose Halstead Telephone, broadband voice TV. 1-800-457-2125.
This is Bruce Visser of Visser Grading. Myself, Becky, and Adam wish the Cougars good luck. My family and Visser Grading thank you for allowing us to be maintaining your roads. Thanks for listening to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated from Visser Grading, a proud sponsor of the area schools. Visser Grading says give it your all in the academics, athletics, and the arts. Being involved in your school and its activities promotes teamwork that will guide you towards success. Visser Grading wishes all students the very best in all of their activities.
Visit with Rocky Nedham at Nedham Seeds, Caledonia for LCS wheat seed varieties, Trigger Cannon, and 2 new varieties named Buster and Dual. Call Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia. They also have proven wheat seed SY Velda from AgriPro. Your local Pioneer dealer, Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia, with corn, soybean, sunflower, and alfalfa seed for your farm and SeedX sugar beet seeds. Call Rocky 701-430-1149, Nedham Seeds, Caledonia.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
For all of your insurance needs, contact the Lynn For's Insurance Agency with locations in Fosston, Bagley, Clearbrook, Mahnomen, and Ada.
This is your Home Crown Realty post-game report. Ada-Borup-West with the victory over the Northern Freeze, 64-58. Your final score as we head to our game summary in this one with Bennington Care Community Mission Court together a trusted name in senior living. Here in our game summary, back in the first half, back and forth. 7 lead changes early on before the Cougars took the lead at 14-13, 8:09 to go in the first half. That'd be our final lead change, but it would stay close in that first half. Biggest lead was at 7. Halftime would be 6 at 30-24. Biggest thing in that first half was Cougars got 5 triples in that first half, but it was free throw shooting 7 of 8 in the first half for the Northern Freeze. That kept them in there when they didn't get the shots from distance to go. They got inside and they got to the free throw line. That kept the score close with both teams really kind of going through some scoreless stretches in that first half as well. In the second half, it would start out Cougars on an early 8-0 run in the opening couple minutes, go up 38-24 at plus 14, their largest lead of the game. After a Freeze timeout, though, they regroup and they pull it back here within single digits. Let's see, the lowest being at, there was 10, there was 9, there it was at, 7 at 52-45 with just over 2 minutes to play. And then the Cougars got a Austin McCraven triple and going up there, back again by double figures, and they would kind of stay around that margin, hover there between that 8-9 up to 12 points there with some free throws and 3-point shots at the end by the Freeze. Final score will be 64-58 as Ada-Borup-West gets the victory, improves to 11-1. The Freeze fall to 7-6. That's your game summary in this one as the Cougars prevail. We'll talk with some players, talk with some coaches coming up here. 64-58, your final score. Ada-Borup-West over the Northern Freeze. Section 8A boys basketball on KRGB and yourliveevent.com.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Polk County Public Health and Norman-Mahnomen Public Health. Together, we'd like to remind you how important yearly checkups are for children and adolescents. These visits are an excellent time for you and your child to talk to their provider about physical, mental, and sexual health or substance use. Also, don't forget to get caught up on immunizations, including your flu and COVID vaccines. Together, we can build a better future. For questions on the Child and Teen Checkups program, contact your local public health agency or find us on social media.
Have you started thinking about your 2023 crop insurance plan? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with IRE Insurance. We will be hosting farmer meetings to discuss the 2023 outlook and share strategies that are geared towards protecting your revenue and preserving your equity. Join us on Tuesday, January 24th in Devil's Lake, Annetta, and Hope, or Friday, January 27th in Hillsborough. For exact times and locations, please visit our website at ireins.com. IRE Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Rural Enrichment and Counseling Headquarters, also known as REACH, Neighbors Helping Neighbors. That's their slogan, and it says it all. REACH is a multi-agency human service center that helps families and individuals with counseling, food services, and help and support during the holidays. Things such as the backpack program, food for kids during the weekend, and a holiday meal during Thanksgiving and Christmas are just a few of the things that REACH can do. Check them out at ruralenrichment.org or visit their secondhand stores in Holly and Hendrum.
Our post-game report from Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. When buying or selling your next or current home, talk with your local agents, Brandon and Eric at Home Crown Realty. Our stars of the game in this one from American Federal Bank and also Darren Ramey Insurance, and we're joined here with Austin McCraven for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars in the victory, 64-58 over the Freeze. And congratulations on the victory. You make it 5 straight. What is the biggest takeaways from this game for you and your teammates right now, Austin?
We came out pretty sloppy right away, and we need to clean things up and get going right away every game and keep it going, not let this tiredness get to us and start getting sloppy and those sort of things.
Any particular reason that you didn't come out as crisp as you want to?
I'm not. I think it's kind of just some guys aren't in school. It's kind of some people are probably getting a late start to their day and not coming ready to play right away.
Yeah, with that semester's test, so some guys don't have to come in because of how they did. Yeah, it's a whole thing. But you got to face that whole thing again tomorrow. Same scenario. You're at home against Lake Park Audubon and a second time around against them. So it's a team that you know well, and they played you tough the first time around too.
Yeah, they played us tough the first time. So hopefully we can come out right away and take care of business right away.
All right, Austin McCraven here for our Stars of the Game. Austin, thanks so much for the time. I appreciate it. Best luck to you and the guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
There we go. Our Stars of the Game from American Federal Bank and Ada, also Darren Ramey Insurance. Other stars in the game today for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. We have a star in this one to Mason Larson with 11 points, 5 boards, stepping into a starting role today. And also for the Northern Freeze, star in this one too, Ryder Blajeski with 23 points, 9 rebounds, just missed out on that double-double here today. And Everett Nelson with 9 and 9, he almost had that double-double as well too, as Freeze come up short against the Cougars, 64-58, Ada-Borup-West with your final score victory. As we talk about our Subway Super Sub of the game in this one as well too, and coming off the bench here today for the Northern Freeze, Cade Knutson will be your Subway of Ada Super Sub. 6 points, 3 boards, but got good positioning down inside on that low block and was able to muscle up some shots, get some rebounds as well too, and he will be your Subway of Ada Super Sub of the game. Cougars with the victory, 64-58. This is the Home Crown Realty post-game report. We're back after this.
Hi, I'm Kira, a student
at Ada-Borup-West School. I want to thank the Booster Club members for their dedication and contributions to all activities at the school. The Booster Club not only gives time and money, but they also care about us kids. Please consider being a Booster Club member and finding more information at the school office of Ada-Borup-West School.
The Ada-Borup-West School District is hiring bus drivers for routes and activities. Contact Transportation Director Sean Rue at the Ada-Borup-West School to apply. Current route and activity driving pay wage based on experience. To learn more, contact Sean Rue, Transportation Director.
Apply today at Ada-Borup-West School, 784-5311, or email seanr@ada.k12.mn.us.
When you're going out to play this winter, do it in Ada. Ada has an ice skating rink, snowmobiling, snowshoe and cross-country ski trails. And stop in Ada on your way to and from any other activities. Meet your friends, have a bite to eat. Or if you're in the mood for a swim and not quite ready for a polar plunge, swim with family and friends at the indoor pool at the Deco Center. Ada also has its event center ready to host meetings or family events. Welcome to Ada, alive and thriving.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
Postgame report from Home Crown Realty, homecrownrealty.com. Check out their listings and talk with your local agents, Brandon and Eric at Home Crown Realty. Let's take a moment here to talk about our high-performance plays in the game. High Performance brought to you by Performance Ag west of Borup, your locally owned egg supplier there with seed fertilizer available. Here, contact Performance Ag for high performance on your farm and in your field. High performance in this one here. We're going to go with the rebounding effort by the Northern Freeze in this one, as they really did a good job of getting on the boards. Here, Coach Spilly saying, yeah, sometimes, we don't always do those little things like the boxing out and everything, but did it here today. 32 rebounds, including 15 on the offensive end. Here, going plus 10 on the total rebound numbers here today. That was your high performance in the game from Performance Ag west of Borup. And continuing on here with our post-game awards, let's talk about our RDK Enterprises precision play in the game. Precision down the stretch for the Ada-Borup-West Cougars from the free throw line. Didn't shoot the best from the stripe, but got it when it counted as they finished the game 12 of 21 from the line. Just like 57%, but down the stretch, able to knock down the free throws they needed to come out with the victory, including Austin McCraven, a lot down the line, going 8 of 11 in the game. There, that would be your RDK Enterprises precision play of the game. RDK Enterprises, Hillsborough and Drayton. When you're looking to upgrade your planter, go online, planterdoc.com. We'll see here as we'll have coach's comments coming up here, but first we'll talk. Let's talk our Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection in this one, and local reliability you can trust with Halstead Telephone Company, halsteadtel.com, and let's see, a couple connections in this one. Where should we go as let's look at the connection here. The late threes here for the Northern Freeze, as they did not shoot well from three in the game, just knocking down 3 of them total, but getting a couple late ones, and also because of some offensive rebounds as well too. So either Blajeski able to get a triple late, Caleb Bray with a late triple there to help the team try and pull back close there. So reliable when you need them. that's what they needed there, as they were able to connect late on, unfortunately unable to pull back to even or away in the end as the Northern Freeze fall to the Ada-Borup-West Cougars. But that is your Halstead Telephone Company post-game connection. Halstead Telephone online, halsteadtel.com. We're back with more of your Home Crown Realty post-game report coming up next. This is 106.5 FM, KRJB, and yourliveevent.com.
In the months of preparation for spring planting, all through the growing season and into the long days of harvest, the team at AgriMax is here to help farmers around the Red River Valley with a complete array of services and products. From seed sales to custom aerial and ground applications, crop protection products, and more. AgriMax will help reach every producer's goal, peak profitability. Contact Eli Swenson at AgriMax today at 218-790-6375 or visit them online at agrimaxllc.com.
Even in today's world of instant communication and entertainment at the tip of your fingers, we can feel alone, disconnected, and detached. Whether you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, mental health, or just the stress of everyday life, Illuma is here for you, to guide you, to help you find the light within, and instill hope for a brighter tomorrow. The light is in you. Visit illumacares.org.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Are you thinking about moving to an assisted living facility? Consider Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Located in the heart of the Red River Valley, Benedictine's Ada campus includes Benedictine Care Community, a 49-bed skilled nursing facility, and Mission Court, an 18-unit assisted living facility that shares a campus with Essentia Health Ada. That means you have full access to healthcare directly on site. Benedictine Living Community in Ada. Learn more online at www.blcada.org or give them a call at 218-784-5001.
Home Crown Realty post-game report, homecrownrealty.com. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. View the listings here with your license in Minnesota and North Dakota local agents, Brandon and Eric at Home Crown Realty. Enbridge Energy player in the game here today. I'm going to twist it a little bit here for my purposes, as it was really the best stretch of energy was at the start of the second half in this one, when the Cougars came out on an 8-0 run in the opening 90 seconds, or 2.5 minutes there as I redo my math. There for the Cougars to go up by 14, and that was when they had the energy, and then kind of fell into some lulls after that. But that opening stretch of the second half, that was when the Cougars brought the energy, and that may have been the biggest difference in the game here today. So that's your Enbridge Energy plays of the game. Here, Enbridge, they bring the energy. You can find out more. TomorrowisOn.com, the website for Enbridge Energy. Here, as we continue broadcasting from the Laura Tweeton Thriving Financial Radio booth, this is Laura Tweeton. Help build your nest egg, reach long-term goals, leave your legacy with Laura Tweeton, your Thriving Financial representative. We'll take a break. We'll come back. Here's some post-game coaches' comments and final stats coming your way next when we return on yourliveevent.com and 106.5 FM KRJB.
Get the dairy products, non-dairy products, frozen seafood, meat items, and more delivered to your door from Teak, the Udder Guy at Hillsboro Dairy. Call 701-436-5877. He will bring it right to your door. Hillsboro, Grandin, Purley, Hendrum, Borup, Ada, Climax, Shelley, Lockhart. East of Ada to the Twin Valley addresses and around the area. Hillsboro Dairy delivering right to your door. 701-436-5877.
You won this year's chili cook-off. Our girls played in the softball finals last spring.
You're not just another policyholder to us. We remember your name. Hi, Cheryl.
He remembered my name.
Because it's your name. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead. 218-456-2172.
Jeff, Mary, Dan, Sarah.
Here, when our path takes an unexpected turn, we keep moving forward. When life sends us a message, we listen. When you're determined to beat the odds, we help you plan for what's next. This is commitment, resourcefulness, determination. These are remarkable people doing remarkable things together.
My name is Jared, born and raised in Minnesota, and I'm a project director at Enbridge. Enbridge is more than a pipeline company. It's a company participating in renewable energy projects in Minnesota and abroad, and I'm really proud to be working here.
We believe a cleaner energy future is achievable. For over 20 years, we've been early adopters of renewable energy, and we're proudly committed to net zero emissions by 2050. To hear more from Jared, visit enbridge.com/Jared. That's JERRID.
Farmers, are you shopping for a bank that has many flexible options tailored to fit your farm's unique financing needs? Franzen Bank is an approved Farmer Mac lender, meaning they can offer long-term, fixed-rate loans on equipment, land, operating lines of credit, and more. Being a Farmer Mac approved lender also means Franzen Bank can get you a decision quickly. Learn more at franzenbank.com/FarmerMac. Franzen Bank and Trust. Real people, real results. Member FDIC.
Final score, Ada-Borup-West with the victory over the Northern Freeze, 64-58 in Section 8A high school boys basketball. Let's look at some of our final numbers in this one. And speaking of numbers, Kaylin will have your R&J Sports Nightcap coming up for you at the conclusion of our broadcast here with the scores, finishes, stats from around the area here today. That's coming your way shortly here as we look at our final numbers in the Cougar victory, 64-58 over the Freeze, and begin with the individual numbers for the Northern Freeze. Your stats are brought to you by Christian Motors in Fertile. Everett Nelson with 9 points here today, had 1 3, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds plus an assist and a steal. It was Nick Lund with 3 points, 1 of 2 free throw shooting, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals in the game. Straight Spildy played, did not score. Noah Underdahl with 2 points on 2 of 2 free throw shooting and a rebound today. It was Caleb Bray with 9 points at 1 triple, had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. Cade Knutson with 6 points off the bench, 3 rebounds for him. Ryder Blajeski with 23 points, game high, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, had 1 triple, had 9 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and a block shot. And Jackson Clegstead with 6 points, 2 rebounds here tonight for the Northern Freeze. Freeze with 58 points. They knocked down 3 triples. They were 13 of 16 from the free throw line, had 32 rebounds, including 15 offensive rebounds, 13 turnovers in the game. They fall to 7-6. Next action for them will be Monday on the road as they go to Badger Greenbush Middle River. For the Ada-Borup-West Cougars, individual numbers in this one was Wyatt Larson with 2 points tonight. Lance Kritzberger with 7 points, 1 of 4 free throw line shooting, an assist, a steal, and a block shot. Ryan Engel with an assist tonight. It was Cameron Spaeth with 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 6 steals here today on defense. Austin McCraven with a team-high 17 points, 1 triple, 8 of 11 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Caden Dahl with 12 points here tonight, 4 triples, all in the first half. It was 3 rebounds, 2 assists for him as well. Mason Larson with 11 points, 1 triple, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and a block shot. Baron Odden with 4 points tonight, 1 rebound, 2 block shots. It was Aiden Markison, 1 point on 1 of 2 free throw shooting with 3 rebounds and an assist here today for the Cougars. As a team, they totaled 64 points. They hit 6 triples, 5 of those coming in the first half, 12 of 21 from the free throw line, 22 total rebounds, and 15 turnovers in the game. Cougars improved to 11-1. Their next action will be tomorrow night at home as they host Lake Park Audubon. Second time around against the Raiders, and will be part of a girls-boys doubleheader that we'll have for you on 106.5 FM KRGB and also with yourliveevent.com. That's your final stats brought to you by Christian Motors in Fertile, Highway 32. With the selection of pre-owned vehicles, go online, christiancarsonline.com. Looks like that will wrap us up here with our post-game report. Ada-Borup-West with the victory, 64-58. Our final score in this one. We thank you for joining us for our basketball broadcast presentation this evening. Thank you as well to the fine sponsors you've seen and heard throughout our broadcast. We ask that you please patronize those businesses. At the very least, tell them thank you. They're the ones that make it possible for us to be here with our coverage. Thanks to Natan and Alex helping out with some updates and some camera work here today. Kaylin in the KRJB Studios, the Ada Building Center at KRJB Studios, there as well with the broadcast engineer work, and she'll have your R&J Sports Nightcap coming up as well. I'm Jake Berkmeyer here tonight after the Ada-Borup-West Cougars picked up the 64-58 victory over the Northern Freeze. Thanks for joining us. Here also tonight was a 7th grade game. Thief River Falls over Ada-Borup-West 39-26. 8th grade, it was the Prowlers over the Cougars 35-18. JV game tonight goes to the Northern Freeze 44-39, but the Cougars take the varsity 64-58. Your final score as you saw on yourliveevent.com and heard on 106.5 FM KRJB.